Hello, everyone. My name is Benny Ferguson, and welcome to the first Manifest Challenge. Uh, Very exciting. What we're doing here in this group is we are exploring the mechanics to manifesting in our lives, and this is the first step to taking control, to claiming your life, and begin to understand what it is that you're truly capable of, and a power that you've been wielding all along. Um, the manifest challenge In the manifest challenge, what we're going to be doing is we're going to set particular ideas, things, circumstances that we want to manifest in our lives, and we as a group, everyone participating, is going to be focusing on that one thing until it manifests in your experience. Now, what we'll do is we'll probably set a certain number of people that actually manifest it, those that manifest it first, and then we'll look at moving on to the next thing. And the person that actually manifested first will be crowned champion, and they'll get their name on the list. Especially with this first one, it'll be an awesome thing, and they'll get a special gift for being the manifest champion. And we'll celebrate them, and we'll celebrate the fact that we're beginning to grow in understanding. And what this will do is it will open you up to even more information that I have to share, as it relates to your potential and what is really possible for you. Once we start, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to email me at benny@thefergusoncompany.com. I would prefer that you put those questions or comments inside the group, because most of the time other people have the same questions or the same concerns. And if I'm able to answer questions in the group, that's going to be to the benefit of everyone, versus just working with one person. This is exciting. I'm excited for each of you guys. Like I said, the Manifest Challenge is what's going to open you up to what's really going on in your life. Because what we don't realize is that we're manifesting in our lives all the time. We don't realize that our thoughts and our reigning, prevailing, dominant ideas, which are our beliefs that are located in our unconscious mind, are manifesting in our lives at every moment. And the reason we don't know that is because we don't remember our thoughts. Our attention, our focus, and our awareness is so projected outside of us, on the things that are going on outside of us, on the things that we have to do, our jobs, our homes, our families, our goals, the things that we want to achieve and want to accomplish, that we don't focus inside to see and to be aware of the things that are going on inside of us, and whether they might be related to what's going on outside of us. And they are. There's a significant relation to what's going on inside of you and what you experience outside of you. And as I said, the reason that we don't know that our thoughts and our beliefs in particular are manifesting in our lives is because we don't remember them. So the Manifest Challenge is going to narrow our focus, as a group, whether you're watching to see what's going to happen, or if you're actually going to step out and participate in the challenge. What's going to happen is whatever it is that we're focusing on is going to force you to remember, hey, on X day, we started focusing on whatever the group is focusing on at the moment, and I actually saw it, or I actually experienced it on this day, whether it's 2 weeks later or a month later. And you know for a fact that you started thinking about it. You started intending to experience it in your life at a specific date, and it actually manifests in your life a period of time later. And you see that happen. And then you do it over and over. In this Manifest Challenge, in this group, we're going to do it over and over and over again. Just like I did when I first started years ago, and to the point where it's no longer coincidence. You say, hey, this is not coincidence anymore. I've done this with this guy so many times now. What's the information behind it? What is it that I need to know so that I can move forward in my life. And you're saying I need to control and get control of my mind and my thinking and all this stuff. And I see that I've been manifesting these things in this challenge. We've been playing with it. We've been having fun. And okay, let's get down to business now. That's what's going to happen after we do this challenge a few times, and you really begin to see what's going on. Now, in the group, after we start the challenge, what is going to happen is you're going to start having things appear in your experience. And part of the point is for you to put it in the group. Put your comments in the group. What happens? Whatever it is we're focusing on. If your wife, your husband, a friend, or partner says something to you about it, you put it in the comment. This happened today. If you see a picture, if you find a picture, if you see a commercial, if you're talking to somebody on the telephone and they say something about it, if you get mail and you see a picture of it, if you're talking to a friend and they're commenting about it, whatever it is, anything that's related to our focus, you make note of it and you comment about it. Comment when it happened. Today such and such happened and I saw a picture or somebody was talking about it. Put it in the comments. Put it in the group for all of us to see, because that is the evidence that whatever you're focusing on is about to manifest. It's coming your way. That's the evidence. And that's the thing that we don't realize. Our thoughts actually manifest instantly. Our thoughts manifest instantly, but because we live in time and space, there's a time lag before we actually see it physically. And these are the things that we have to come to understand. These are the things where, if you want to say this is where your faith is built, that type thing. As you begin to see the bits and pieces happening. And this is what the Manifest Challenge is about. We're going to narrow the focus. We're so focused on things outside that we don't realize. So we're going to narrow the focus. As a group, playing, having fun, you're going to narrow it down to one thing. And make sure you take a look at the file I uploaded, the manifestation steps. I can't remember exactly what I called it, but the first one is seeing it in your mind specifically, feeling the feelings of already having accomplished it, already having achieved it or received it, letting it go, and that has to do with the feeling that you have on the inside, and that's something that we'll talk about. And it's something, in addition to the challenge that we're going to do, we're also going to do what I'm going to call a challenge, a manifest debrief, which after a certain number of people have manifest what we're focusing on, we'll have a call, we'll have a webinar through a special system that I have where everybody can get on, everybody that participated in the challenge can get on, and we're going to debrief. We're going to talk about the things that happened. We're going to talk about why it happened. We're going to talk about why some things happened fast for some people and why some things didn't happen as fast for others. And we're going to talk about things that we can do, we're going to talk about how things felt on the inside and the things that we need to do to be better at allowing things to happen in our life. These are some of the things that we're going to talk about, and we'll get in greater depth as you gain experience and as you're able to formulate more questions based on the challenges and based on what we're doing. Because one of the things is also, because we're not familiar with this, because we don't realize it's going on, we don't even have the questions. We don't even have the questions to ask, to even consider the possibility. And that's part of why we start simple with the things that whatever it is that we're working on to manifest. We're not starting with, okay, I need more money to pay my bills. I want to manifest this car, this house, this person in relationship. We don't start with those type things because they're so charged with negative emotion. They're charged and have limiting beliefs attached to them. They're charged with negative emotion, with things and ideas that we've been given and been taught since childhood that are blocking those things that we really want to experience in our life, we really want to have in our life. They're blocking success for a lot of us. And that's why we can't start there, because there's so much stuff there that needs to be taken care of. And I can take care of those things, but you have to be open to understanding first. And so we start with the Manifest Challenge. We start with things that are insignificant, that are fun, that are not charged with any type of conflict or emotion, things that You don't need things that's not a necessity in your life that you feel like you need right now. It's like, okay, well, if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. That's actually when you're most powerful. And that's why we start with things that are seemingly insignificant. So I'm really excited for all of you guys. Another thing is I'm not actually going to participate. Okay, I'm going to participate from the standpoint of giving comments, and when things start appearing in my experience, I will comment on that. But I won't ever be crowned champion because things may happen faster for me than they happen for others, and I won't. The key is for you to experience, no matter how long it takes for a particular challenge. The key is for you to experience, for you to begin to see the bits and pieces start showing up in your life up until the point that it actually manifests. That's the point of this. So that you have the questions, so that you have the comments, so you can begin to formulate the ideas and begin to integrate the understanding into yourself so that you can begin to apply it to your life. So, what's our first focus? Our first focus is a Lamborghini. Yeah, a Lamborghini. And I'm going to give you the website now, and I'll also post it in the group. And go to this website, look at the models. They're nice. They're nice. And it's not really my type of car, but they are nice cars. And what we're working on manifesting is a blue Lamborghini, a new model, not an old one, but a new one. And when I say manifested, I don't mean somebody mentions it about it. That's what you're looking for. Those are the pieces. I mean it actually passes you on the highway or the road. I mean you actually pull up beside it at a stoplight. I mean you actually see it parked in a parking lot of a store that you're getting ready to go in. I mean you actually see it in your experience to where you could drive over and touch it. That's what I mean when I say we manifest it. And if you're the first to do it, you'll be crowned champion. You'll be crowned manifest champion for this first challenge. And I think it's going to be fun. This is going to be fun. This is something that has been coming for a long time, and that I want to really get out there to get everyone to begin to realize, what they're capable of, and where their focus needs to be, in order to really experience life the way it's meant to be experienced. That's the point of this. That's the end result of this for you. So the website is www.lamborghini, which is Lamborghini.com/en/models MODELS/. Okay, that's the web address. Again, www.lamborghini.com/en/models/. And I'm going to put this as a comment under this video so that we can get to it easily. Look through the models. Like I said, they're kind of nice. Look through the models, but we're looking to manifest a blue Lamborghini. Print off the manifesting steps that I've uploaded in the files in the group. Follow those steps as best you can, as you think you should. And this is what we're going to start with. And as you have questions, post them in the group. I will answer those questions. And after a number of people actually manifest the car, no matter how long it takes, in their experience, we will have a call of sorts. We will have a question and answer call, whether it's teleseminar or webinar. We'll have a question and answer call to go over what happened and to be able to answer questions and that type of thing so that everybody can benefit from the challenge. And after we do that, we will start a new challenge. And like I said, we'll do it over and over and over again so that we can begin to formulate the questions, so that we can begin to gain further insight, and so that you begin to open up to receive even more information that I have to share with you, so that you can really put your foot down and begin to gain control of your life and know for a fact that you're moving toward those things that you want to accomplish, those things that you want to experience. Again, I'm excited about this. A blue Lamborghini is the challenge. If you have any questions or comments, and I'm going to open it up too also with future challenges for people to give suggestions on what we work on to manifest, what the challenge is for the manifest. And I may give an idea of the realm. We'll try to switch up the realms, whether it's a car or a restaurant or being invited to a certain restaurant or something like that. There's nothing's outside of it. Nothing's outside of it. Everything is within the realm of what you're manifesting in your life. Nothing is outside of it. So we're going to play with every single area, every single aspect of experience, and it's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to your comments. I'm looking forward to your questions. I'm looking forward to answering those so that we can gain understanding and knowledge of what's really going on and how to move forward in our lives. Let's get going. Thanks.